Okay, so I want to make a video real quick about a store that I made a purchase of because I always like to give props to stores that I really like. I went on a little outing, a little Shopify outing up and through Tennessee and down through Alabama, and we stopped at me and Lester stopped at a bunch of video game stores, comic book stores, toy stores, all kinds of different places, kind of on a millennial Gen X pilgrimage to find cool stuff, I guess. I don't know. That's not really what I'm getting at. Look, I found a store that I really liked, and I wanted to kind of blow them up because I really feel like they did pretty right by us. In Fayetteville, Alabama, right there on Main Street, there's a store called Nerdvana. I will try to remember to put a link to, I guess, their Facebook page because I didn't see a real website, but I'll put a link in the description, and you guys can check them out. But they had some video games there, but they had a great selection of toys. Now, I actually got to meet the owner, and he told me that he basically runs a convention down in Mississippi, and they have several other locations, but he happened to be at the Fayetteville location where I was at. Now, we picked up one big purchase, which I'm going to do in a separate video, and just as a hint, it's giving very He-Man. But in this one, I finally found something that I was looking for, pretty much. Now, I have been trying to find a 2-pack to go with my Ninja Turtles, because I got the Nickelodeon, 6-pack that comes with all 4 Turtles, all their great accessories, a Shredder and a Splinter, and a handful of Ninja Stars. It's a great value pack. The only thing I needed was, you've got like 5 good guys and 1 bad guy. You need more bad guys, right? And who do you want? Well, if you watched the show, you want Bebop and Rocksteady. If you watched the original cartoon, I don't know about the new like CG iterations or anything like that. I'm a millennial. I was born in the 80s. April O'Neil was white. Okay? It's just the way I understand there's some different interpretations, and that's fine. Those are different Ninja Turtles. I'm basing these off of my Ninja Turtles, and the 2 main henchmen in my Ninja Turtles was Bebop and Rocksteady. Now, they have 2-packs of them, and I might try to find the pictures so I can show you guys, but I'm not buying them. They've got like a robot Bebop and Rocksteady, and then they've got Halloween pirate dress-up Bebop and Rocksteady. I don't know why I need the variants, right? The variances would make sense if I had the standards, the OGs, the original issues, which I guess is actually the OIs, and OG doesn't really make sense. I digress. Issues from, I can't remember what year, but these are they're Nickelodeon reissues. But look, so we got a Rocksteady right here. He's pretty great. We got a Bebop right here. You can't see his face, but you'll see his face when I take him out. So I thought maybe we'd do a little unboxing and we could check him out together, and maybe I could clip his little weapons apart, because I've never had to do that, because the new ones, they come pre-clipped. Anyway, alright, here he is in all his glory, a rhinoceros. He's pretty great. He's pretty straightforward. He doesn't have the accessories or even the articulation that the other 6-pack came with, but he's fine. He turns enough. The painting is pretty good, and he's the right size. Oh, his little hip guards that's like a soft rubber. We're left with one of these, and I haven't had to take apart my toys from what do you call it, like the frame. I don't know, because I don't do models or Warhammer or anything like that, so I don't know what these. I know it's got a name, and people call it a thing. I have the proper tools, so let's get to cutting. Let's get the stuff out. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Rocksteady's got to have a machine gun. If you played the old Nintendo TMNT, then you know that's what's up. I didn't know this was a prerequisite, though. You got to have the shield made out of a sewer lid. That came out really nice. I will clean them up some more. I got some sandpaper. We're gonna do it proper, and we're gonna get the little nubs out. But they actually cleaned up really nice. I'm pretty I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Rocksteady, even though he's a mutant, is a right-handed mutant, because he's a mutant. He's not a freak like my left-handed people that we love so much. There he goes. I don't know how he's supposed to hold this rifle without looking silly, but that is radical. So I think I'm gonna. Okay. Well, anyway, that's Rocksteady. Let's before we talk about plans of this and that and whatever, let's get to the other one. All right, because we still have Bebop. Right? Okay, so Bebop feels a little less solid for some reason, which I don't know why. He's part of the same series. Still good molded detailing, good painting, like in the borders and everything. His little pink face kind of makes me uncomfortable, but that's when you're a mutant warthog, you're just going to be what you're going to be. Let's get him armed to the teeth so he can fight some turtle, kick some ninja turtle butt. Okay, so he's got to have a dagger too, but instead of the K-bar like Rocksteady, he looks like he's got like some kind of almost looks like a German dagger or something, like something very World War II. I'm not sure. Maybe a what do you call them? That goes a bayonet. Could be a bayonet. I like that. And his shield is a little less sturdy. Instead of being a sewer lid, it's a trash can lid. You know what? Maybe he doesn't need all that unnecessary armor. So let's see. Yeah, so there's the trash can lid. Pretty cool. His gun is something weird because they even show it in the picture, and it's not. Is it a gun if it's not a distance weapon? Like, it would still be a melee weapon because it doesn't shoot anything. Did it in the games or the show? I can't remember. I'd have to do some research and figure that out. Because the gun right here, I'm not sure if they ever showed him with the gun. I don't know if the old cartoon could have gotten away with that. And I'm certain that Nickelodeon wouldn't have even tried. But the toys always had a plethora of weapons. In the cartoons, they always had, like, Leonardo would have his swords. Maybe they would mention Ninja Star. When you bought the toys, they were armed to the teeth. He's actually got some wrist, because that went into his right hand much easier than it went into his left hand much easier than it went into his right hand. I forget what I said before. But yeah, there you go. So now he's got a shield, and he's got his little screw gun right there. He's going to do some dental work. Some turtles, which is weird because they have beaks, they don't have teeth. Even though the animated, they do have teeth because they make that with the thing in the teeth on the side. Anyway, look, I'm immensely happy with these, and I can't wait to film some weird, hyper-politicized propaganda with them and upset a bunch of people. But if you like Ninja Turtles, throw me a like. If you like, I don't know, just being silly, grown up, playing with toys, shoot me a follow, and I'll see you in another video. Alright. Well, bye guys. Thank you.